What's going on YouTube? It's your boy King Art and I'm back with a new video. Hope y'all had a good day today. Hope y'all went to the gym. Hope y'all been eating right and whatever it may be. Hope y'all been studying y'all word, talking to God, doing what needs to be done. Today I want to talk about relationships. And honestly I just want to touch on respecting your partner. May it be when you're with them or when you're without them. There's a lot that goes into that. So I have a girl. We've been together for almost 2 years now. We're going to be 2 years next month. And, it hasn't always been just happiness. It hasn't always been good times. There's bad times as well. But I'd be wrong to say that we were always respectful to each other. And there were just things that we had to hash out. Because we both were broken. We met each other when we were both broken. But by being together so long, we were able to mend our hearts and learn how to love each other, how to respect each other. There's certain things that she does that I didn't like, or she used to do that I didn't like. There's certain things that I used to do that she didn't like. And I had to change. And she had to change. This world is so messed up that people refuse to change for people that they claim they love. That's the problem. If you love somebody, when you get in a relationship, most of the time, that person isn't going to be exactly what you want them to be. You're not going to be exactly what they want you to be. Sometimes that may be the case, and if that is the case, you are blessed. Be grateful for that. Most of the time, that's not going to be the case. And a lot of people would rather just break up than work through that. But what's the point of breaking up? You're just going to find somebody else that you're going to have to change for, and eventually you're just going to have to accept the fact that you have to change for other people, especially the ones that you love. It's no different than when you have children. You have to change who you used to be. You can't be the same man that you were. You can't show your children certain things, because then your children are going to grow up and they're going to mimic your habits. They're going to mimic what you do, what they see out of you. That's not what you want. Because then they're going to be bad kids. And then they're going to end up in trouble. And then you're going to be like, oh, I did the best I could, but you didn't. You refused to change who you were. And then y'all wonder why y'all can't keep a girl or y'all can't keep a man. Because y'all refuse to change who y'all are. You have to be more respectful to the person that you claim you love. You have to be willing to make that change. You have to be willing to change your ways for that person. But yeah, I just want to talk about a couple points of being respectful to your girl or your man, whatever it may be. So point number one, whenever you're not with them, you need to act like you're still with them. Act like you're in a relationship at all times. So that means you shouldn't be looking at other women or other men. You shouldn't be talking to other women or other men like you're single. I'm not saying you can't talk to other women or other men. You can do that. But you have to have there's respect that comes with it. If they're coming off as flirty, you might need to be like, yo, I'm gonna just let you know right now I have a significant other. I can't be doing that. And if they continue to be flirty, then you have to cut that conversation right where it's at. That is respect for your partner. There's no reason you should continue a conversation with somebody that obviously is trying to have something with you. There's no reason for that. It's not right. It's wrong. And you know that. Because if you found out that they were doing that, you would be upset, wouldn't you? Don't lie. You would be upset. Trust. Second thing that we need to respect our partners in is sometimes you gotta know when to step back, and that's between men and women. I'll give you an example. Like if your woman comes home and she had a bad day at work, she starts telling you about it. Sometimes she really doesn't want a solution. She just wants you to listen, bro. Us as men, we're natural problem solvers. We like to solve problems. But sometimes she just wants you to listen, bro. Sometimes it's better to just listen. And then when she's finished with everything, be like, do you want me to give you a solution or did you just want me to listen? And then she'll let you know from there. Trust me, women love that. Just let your girl know. Let your girl know that you're listening. That's all they want. They just want you to listen to them. You need to genuinely listen to them and take in what's going on. And if your girl's upset, take her out, get some ice cream or something. Make her cheer up a little bit, you know? Take care of her. The third thing that we need to be more respectful in like relationships is when it comes to sex. So I'm still a pretty bad at this, but not everything is about sex. You don't have to have sex with your significant other every single day. You don't. You truly don't. And honestly, it's not good for you. Having sex with your significant other every day is just going to affect your relationship negatively. Because eventually you'll just get used to it. And most people don't have a lot of self-control. And then they're going to want something more. That's why sometimes you should go a couple weeks, a couple days, a couple weeks without that. I'm not saying go months without it. But if you feel like you need to do that, then you can do that. If you feel like y'all need to come to an agreement, though, you can't just make this decision and be like, well, you can. Sometimes you gotta come to a decision. You gotta tell your partner, listen, right now I don't feel like it's a good time for us to have sexual relations. I feel like right now we need to love more. A lot of people get it twisted. Love and lust. A lot of people like to lust. They confuse lust with love. But the whole time, love is deeper than just having sex. Love is deeper than just kissing. Love is a lot deeper. Love is a lot more intimate. You have to learn how to love your partner. That's the fourth point. You have to learn how to love your partner for who they are. You have to learn how to love the things that your partner loves, even if you don't like it. You have to learn how to love that. As long as it's positive. Don't get that twisted. You shouldn't love negative habits that your partner does, and those are things you should always call your partner out on. Your partner is doing something negative that you know is not benefiting them or your relationship, and you have to call them out. We need to stop being afraid of calling out our partners when it comes to stuff like that. What's the worst? Honestly, the worst that could happen. The worst that could happen is that they're just like. The worst that could happen is that they get mad at you. But they can't stay mad at you for too long, especially if they're a reasonable person, because then they'll just be like, you know what, you're right. This isn't right for me. And it's up to them if they change or not. And if they don't decide to change, you might have to call them out again. But if nothing changes, then you gotta make a decision, bro. That's another thing. Have respect for yourself before anything else. Never let your partner walk all over you. That is the most respectful thing you can do for your partner. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I can't be with a woman that has no opinions and she just agrees with everything I say. I need a partner that's going to check me when I need to be checked. The same way I'm gonna check her when she needs to be checked. That's what I love about my girl. She'll tell me what it is. She'll check me when I need to be checked. So I had to straighten out the camera. But yeah, she'll check me when I need to be checked. A lot of people are afraid to check their partners, but that's not what it is. A lot of people are afraid to say something to their partners, but that's not how it should be. If you can't speak to your partner about things that are bothering you, then it might be time to make a decision on leaving and finding peace with a new person. We need to start respecting ourselves. There's no reason your partner should be cursing you out. There's no reason your partner should be calling you the B word. There's no reason your partner should be talking to other women disrespecting you, or talking to other men disrespecting you. There's no reason your partner should be out every weekend doing things they shouldn't be doing. No reason your partner should be out with their friends out at the club every single weekend. I'm not saying your partner can't go out by themselves. You feel me? There's no reason it should be so consistent. They're consistently out with their friends more than they're out with you. That's a problem, bro. And if you're allowing that, you have no respect for yourself. We can admit that. I know I can. I told my girl, I don't like when you go out all the time. I feel like it's disrespectful to me. And she understood that and she made a change. What I mean? I'm not a romantic type of person. My girl had to talk to me and tell me, look, I don't feel like you're romantic enough for me and I need that. And I had to change. I had to be a little bit more romantic. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying. Try to take her on dates a little more consistently. I try to buy her flowers. Buy your girl flowers, bro. Real shit. Buy your girl flowers. They love that. That's all they want. Buy your girl flowers, but it has to be genuine. Don't just buy her flowers when you do something wrong. Buy her flowers randomly, out of nowhere. But it doesn't have to be every week. Like, do it like once a month, twice a month. Spoil your girl. Same with the girl. Buy your man some video games. Buy your man some shoes. Buy him some hats. Feel me? Spoil your man. Feel me? I'm just saying. I'm trying to help the fellas out there, but yeah, man. We have to start respecting our partners. We live in a world where there's no respect. Nobody has respect for each other, even the ones that they claim they love. You see it. It's all over social media. Partners disrespecting each other. Partners putting their hands on each other. And that's because a lot of people don't have any self-respect, and they just allow that to happen. They're too afraid of losing this toxic person. But we need to be afraid of losing ourselves. We need to be afraid that we're gonna lose ourselves trying to please this other person. You need to love yourself before you can love somebody else. You need to know your worth. You need to respect yourself. Like I said, there's no reason that your man or your girl is doing things that don't sit right with you. And you're just sitting there and letting it happen. You need to call them out. And if they respond negatively, cut. Find you another person that will do it. Because there's always somebody that will. And that's the reality of the situation. Tired of seeing everybody get hurt. We live in a cold, cold world, and I know that. But I'm tired of everybody hurting each other, making others feel bad about themselves. People that they say they love, but they don't really love them. They love the thought of them. They love the fact that they can say they have a partner, not the fact that they do have a partner. Whole time they really want to be single. That's the world we live in, bro. You gotta adapt to that. So if you've been looking for a partner and you just feel like you can't find nobody because everybody's so cold-hearted, it's okay. Trust me. I was in the game for a long time. I know it's a cold, cold world out there, and I'm gonna admit, I was one of those people. I was a cold, cold nigga. I was a cold, cold man. I used to hurt people. But I changed my ways. I found the love of my life, and she changed me for the better. I was in a bad place before I met her, but thank God that he gave me her. I love her dearly. I promise you. There's billions of women on this world. You will find one that is right for you. I promise you. Anyways, it's me, your boy King Art. Hopefully, to my fellas out there that are in relationships, y'all change your ways, and y'all able to begin to respect your significant other a little more. Because you need to. You want to keep them, then you have to change. Have to. Yeah, it's me, your boy King Art. I'ma catch y'all. Subscribe to join the journey.